Welcome to episode 2 of No Star Sports. I'm Will Magni.
I'm Noah Meyer.
I'm Andrew Chehansky.
Today we're going to start off with talking about a little bit of a UFC scandal. Is that correct, Noah?
Yeah. So last weekend we had a little fight card. Am I too echoey, by the way?
No, you're great.
sound
You're
great.
great.
Okay. So last weekend we had a little fight card. It's a fight night. That's what they call it. It was David Onama versus Steve Garcia. And so with these fight nights, a lot of them, nobody really cares about them. Like, these are two nobodies. But in these two nobodies, like, fight card, we had a bit of a rigged fight. It was Isaac Dolgarian versus some bum, I think Yider Deval. And so this is bum. Nobody's paying attention to this fight. Before the fight, Isaac Dolgarian, who's a huge, like, big, hyped up prospect, he goes from a minus 250 betting favorite to almost a minus 180 in the span of about an hour and a half, right before the fight starts.
Interesting.
So obviously it's a little suspicious, right?
Yeah.
And then Isaac Dolgarian is a big hyped up prospect. Everyone thinks he's gonna win. He ends up losing in about the first minute of the first round, right? He gets destroyed. So obviously, this raises a bit of a red flag. And it comes out eventually that they're saying almost 100 fights could have been rigged for the UFC over the past year as the FBI starts to investigate.
Yeah,
Cash Patel.
all this stuff with the NBA too.
Yeah, and this comes out at the same time as the NBA.
Yeah.
So for the record, I don't think it's over 100 fights this year. I think that sounds a little too stupid.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
I think we would have definitely noticed it. But when you have a fight that is so rigged, it really calls into question, especially not even just the UFC. I think this applies to almost every sport because you have, like you said, the NBA. When you have easily rigged outcomes, I think it really calls into question almost not the whole sport, but also other sports as well when betting is so easily controlled. Because clearly somebody in that camp knew before that Isaac Dolgarian was going to throw that fight in the first round.
These gambling sickos.
Yeah.
Who would gamble? Who would gamble, right, Andrew?
I feel like most of the rigged fights, though, are probably like you said, the fights that no one watches or cares about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And going from a minus 250 favorite to minus 180, that's a lot of money.
That's a big jump.
That's a big. So say most people bet using units. If they have to bet $250 to win $100, and now it's betting $180 to win $100. That's a big difference. That's a $70 difference.
Yeah.
And they came out with a report. They said an hour before the fight started, 5 people walked into a Hard Rock and they put millions of dollars on a first round finish for the other guy.
We got some mafia in the UFC
so,
too.
It's not looking good. Not looking good, but I think a lot of people are obviously overreacting. Sports ruined. Every fight's rigged. Obviously, it's not. I think
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson rigged.
Jake Paul these people are so stupid. They're so stupid enough to put that much money in such a short span of hours. So I don't think it's very rigged.
Yeah.
I still have trust in the sport and agencies, but I think it does call into question a little bit.
Yeah, I would totally agree. That sounds like a pretty crazy situation over there.
But I do think it's less of a concern in leagues like the NFL and the NBA because those athletes are getting paid a lot more. Let's do a quick little poll. How much do you think athletes get of revenue sharing in the NFL? Oof. So of the revenue that the NFL makes, how much do you think the athletes get?
Not much.
It's about 50-50, actually.
Really?
Yeah. What's NBA? About 50-50.
Probably, yeah. NBA is probably a lot.
About 50-50.
NBA
UFC,
money's crazy.
Do you want to guess UFC?
Probably.
How much the athletes are making?
0.
25%.
13% of revenue sharing. So if I'm a UFC fighter, bro, I'm rigging every fight. I mean, honestly, I am throwing every single fight.
That would make a lot of sense.
But yeah, I just thought it was really relevant because, I think with this fight being rigged and then also some questionable stuff in the NBA around gambling, I think it's important to notice as sports betting has risen, a lot of these sports gambling incidents have happened. So I think leagues are going to have to start reacting to this.
Everything's rigged.
Okay, I don't think everything is rigged.
Except for golf. It's kind of hard to rig golf.
Yeah.
So then if you throw the match during your whole career.
Can't really rig baseball either.
No, it's hard at the ball.
It's almost impossible to rig baseball.
Yeah.
But I think people are stupid. People are saying like a bunch of knockouts are rigged, and it's he threw himself into the punch. I think people are actually.
Why would you willingly?
People are genuinely so dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's the UFC.
It's the UFC.
UFC. Big week in the NFL. NFL trade deadline.
Oh boy.
On Tuesday at 1:00 Pacific time.
Chiefs do absolutely nothing.
A lot of big moves. Niners did nothing as well.
A lot of teams did nothing.
A lot of big moves that were kind of surprising. First, the most surprising, Sauce Gardner.
Trade to the Colts.
What do we feel about that?
That was crazy. I just think no matter what,
Good for him.
Like it's great for Sauce Gardner, obviously, but I think at a certain point, like you have a player who is as good as Sauce Gardner. I don't think the picks that you're getting are gonna equate to anything. Like you're gonna be wishing, like, man, hopefully we get in the draft, we get a guy who's like Sauce Gardner. And it's
Right.
like, we already have him.
And I believe, I could be mistaken, but I believe one of, if not both of those first rounders is for next year.
I think so, yeah.
2026, 2027.
Yeah. If the plan for you is to go get a quarterback, like nothing against the guys that are in college right now, but they're probably going to end up spending that pick on Fernando Mendoza.
Exactly,
Or
yeah.
like
And what's wrong with that?
I just don't feel like that's the type of guy you want
That
to
is
be your
exactly the type of
franchise leading. Like
If I'm an NFL draft,
I'm high on Mendoza,
that's a great
but
he's a great person.
compared to other years,
He's a
this
great
is kind of a
quarterback.
weak
He's a-
class for quarterbacks. Like,
Nussmeier, Arch.
yeah, but all those stocks are falling because, especially with Nussmeier, because LSU doesn't look good.
No.
And so it's really hard for me to
Ty Simpson.
justify the trade when you don't know what's going to happen. Eventually, we could be wrong, and they could have great picks out of those first-round picks.
Yeah.
But I just see the other thing that was funny to me too is that they just gave up on Mitchell. Like after that
crazy.
week when he dropped the touchdown
Yeah.
at the 1 yard line, they were like, "Yeah, he's done."
Sauce Gardner went to bed 1-7, woke up 7-2.
And I love it.
Also, I found out that he took number 1 from Josh Downs. Then Josh Downs' brother's Caleb Downs. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
I
know
saw that from.
I would love to see them line
I
up
saw
against
Pat
each other.
McAfee post new number 1.
It'd be pretty
Indy.
cool to watch Josh Downs line up against Caleb Downs. I'm sure Josh Downs probably cook him,
Yeah,
but Caleb Downs is the best defensive player in the country.
even at that,
It'd be pretty cool.
potentially Caleb Downs on the same team. That would be a
Ruh-roh.
sneaky good Colts defense if
going-
you add Caleb Downs
He's going top 5.
to that secondary next
He's
year.
going top 5.
Yeah,
Colts will not have a top 5.
it's just good to dream, you know.
Delusional, yeah.
Another
you Niners fans are good at that.
Cowboys had a big day with the trade deadline. They also acquired one of the Jets All-Pros, Quinnen Williams, and linebacker Logan Wilson from the Bengals.
Oh.
How do you feel about the Cowboys moves?
I think we all clown on the Cowboys, but I mean, it's a good move at the end of the day. Like, I know, like, trading Micah Parsons, I think, still was a bad move, but at the end of the day, you flipped it for a first rounder and for Quinnen Williams. I think that's not bad at all.
Yeah, and I mean, he picked up a guy who played defense for the Bengals, so
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
I think the way I see these trades, like as much as people think it's about winning now, I see this as more of a long-term thing for
That's
Dallas.
The Jets did that to build for the future.
Yeah. They're
Trade
kind
Brees
of
Hall.
already deep in a hole so far this year, and adding people like Quinnen and Wilson, that's going to really help improve their defense in the long run. And it'll make that defense an attractive spot for free agents who are deciding where they're going to end up. So I feel like this is more of a future move for Dallas.
Yeah.
The season this year's kind of doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
No.
So
Good offense.
yeah, great off. Just like the Bengals. Well, Bengals every year, but yeah. Also, Jags, Jacoby Myers, adding a little bit to their receiving core. How do we feel about Jacoby Myers?
I
Good
like
move. They needed a trade. Travis Hunter went down on IR. They needed some receiver to go with Brian Thomas Jr.
And Washington's been good too.
Parker Washington,
Yeah.
not PJ.
Yeah.
Basketball player.
Yep.
Who's their tight end?
He's hurt right now. He's on the IR. I had him in fantasy. Brenton Strange, whatever his name is. Yeah. But I don't remember the other.
ETN.
dude. Yeah, they have a great offense. It's just that quarterback. I don't know how I feel about Trevor Lawrence.
I feel like every game I watch, Trevor Lawrence is like, he's very talented. Like, he'll make some amazing throws, but then
Didn't he beat the Chiefs?
He did.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
Technically,
He also beat the Niners.
yes, technically
He
that
did.
did go as a win on his record, but I think, Trevor Lawrence, like, he's good, but then he'll just throw like just a dumb pick, and then it's like,
So
now we're in a hole.
Mahomes.
No, that's not Mahomes.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like Mahomes at all.
That's just the thing with the Jags, though, is that Jags defense is insane.
Yeah, they're very
So
talented.
many turnovers.
But then still, I mean, you're giving up 29 to the Raiders, right? So
No, yeah, 100%.
Gino wrote back.
But I feel like even with the best defenses in the league, we've seen one of those games from them this year. Like we talked
Yeah.
about the Broncos the other day.
And they'll have like little fluke games.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jaguars really young, really deep roster.
Very
so I think
fast.
it's
Their
just-
linebackers are fast, man. Devin
Josh
Lloyd,
Allen.
his name is. He's good, dude.
Yep.
The better Josh Allen.
Yeah. Chargers got some O lineman depth with Trevor Penning from the Saints.
They'll get injured instantly. Literally.
Man,
With
I'm just
Slater and all
imagining
down.
a fully healthy Chargers team.
Fully healthy.
They will win the Super Bowl.
No.
Okay.
Fully healthy?
No, they won't. Got to get through the Chiefs first.
They have 2 teams in their division who are also
Yeah.
playing extremely well right now.
The Chargers are actually better. The Chargers beat the Chiefs, didn't they?
They did. but
Technically, I mean,
they
yeah,
did
but
beat
like,
them at full strength, but were the Chiefs at full strength?
No.
No
they're
Rasheed
not.
Rice.
No Rasheed
Beat up
Rice.
O-line.
Yep.
So,
Can I just say also?
Chargers actually had a beat up line too.
I
Their
mean,
best right tackle
but they
was
still
already
had
out.
Joe. They still had a great
yeah.
offensive line around. The Chiefs O-line is terrible. I watch these games with
Creed
Noah
Humphrey?
sometimes. Their O-line it's rough.
I mean, speaking of beat up, we have a really injured roster, right?
Mhm.
Our entire O line is injured pretty much. We have no D line pressure whatsoever. So you'd think like maybe like a Super Bowl like team that wants to win the Super Bowl might want to like make a trade or something, like maybe pick somebody up. We ended up doing nothing at the trade deadline. I saw they came out that we offered a 4th round pick for Breece Hall, but the Jets were dead set on a 3rd round pick.
I did see
Beach
that.
never ends up doing it. What are our thoughts here?
But speaking of beat up, you have Kareem Hunt.
Okay, yeah. Can we get Breece Hall? Breece Hall. I just for the
You have a good.
by
you
the way,
have a,
Kareem Hunt is a very good running back. Can I just say that?
yeah,
but
I mean, he's good at a lot more things than just run the ball.
not giving up a 3rd rounder for Breece Hall is just I feel like it's just like non-committal and like we need like
You got Pacheco.
And I
dude.
feel like
we need
Rashawn
juice.
Smith.
We need juice in that running
I
back.
feel
room.
like that was very weird that like usually you don't hear stuff about that coming out about moves that didn't happen. And so
Exactly,
for
yeah.
that to come out and kind of that's very big news. Like it just seems weird that for a player of Breece Hall's caliber, I feel like I would be willing to give up a 3rd round pick.
I'll give up a 2nd round pick.
pull up the trigger. I don't know about 2nd round for the Chiefs, but I think easily
I
3rd
feel
round
like
pick.
NFL draft picks are overvalued.
Sometimes, but our entire team is built.
Think
to-
about- all the-
You would rather take a chance on a guy in the 2nd or 3rd round
Yes.
than take a bona
Look
fide
at how
star.
many people the Niners have gotten on the 4th and 5th round that have
Exactly.
become all pros. George Kittle, Fred Warner.
Our
Like you
entire
look at
team
all
is
these
built to the
people.
draft.
It,
I know,
it
but-
happens more often than you think. These people in late rounds that turn out to be
Brock
all
Purdy?
pros. Yeah,
Brock
System.
Purdy.
that one was just that's a whole different
That's a
thing.
system.
Last one we'll probably talk about here that might have significance to a team. Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks adds to an already stacked offense.
Yeah.
Not really. They're so,
Not really.
You know there are 4 receivers.
I'm a
last game?
Niners fan and I'm saying
You
that.
know there are 4 receivers last game. JSN, Torrey Horton.
What's wrong with Horton? Horton's been
Will
amazing.
Noah.
Solid, bro.
Horton's been amazing.
I know, but like they're so.
And they have a 2-back combo with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker.
And you throw in
Sam
Shaheed,
Darnold.
Charbonnet.
Sam Darnold didn't throw an
All he
incomplete
needs is
pass in the
JSN,
first
really.
half.
All he needs is JSN.
Like I don't want to like the Seahawks, and I don't like them, but I have to admit that they are good.
They are really good. Sam Darnold's the #1 rated quarterback in PFF.
Yeah, he's balling.
I don't know. Honestly, the Saints, I would have kept him. He's young. Only going to help out your rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I just feel like the Saints don't really have any direction right
Might
now.
as well just sell the whole team.
Yeah, there's nothing
But
going
they
on
didn't. They
there.
sold one guy.
Exactly.
They drafted Tyler Shaw for.
Surprised they didn't trade Kamara. If you're going to trade somebody.
Kamara was open though. Kamara said he didn't want to go anywhere, which was also weird to me. It's kind of like a Dame Lillard situation, like Speaking of Dame Lillard,
Oh boy.
let's get into the NBA.
He's
NBA Power Rankings
NBA
came out for
the
ESPN
NBA
the other day,
has some sort
and
of
the
machine.
top 5 are all Western Conference teams.
Interesting.
We have
Kings are up there?
the Kings are
They're not up
Way
there?
way
down
down.
They're
there.
not up there?
Top 5 we
That's
got
bonus.
top 5 we got Rockets at 5, Lakers at 4, Nuggets 3, Spurs 2, Thunder 1.
Free throw merchant.
Thunder
Stop.
I'm sick of it.
Thunder
No
are
more
undefeated.
Pen. No more pen.
As much as I think SGA is talented,
He's averaging
Fine.
33. Yeah.
last night he had 13 free throws.
Okay.
Have you seen him in 2K? Dude, this guy is
we're not talking
absolute-
about 2K,
He's
bro.
an absolute
We can talk
beast.
about 2K.
Dude, he's
but-
a weapon. We're not bringing up 2K right now.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, but he's
11
an
11
absolute-
games in a row?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
But yeah, they're just a very complete team. Like you can say what you want about SGA being a free throw merchant, but Chet's averaging basically a double-double.
Just played 3 games this year.
Jay Mitchell, am I saying that right?
AJ.
AJ Mitchell out of nowhere having 17 points per game. Isaiah Joe's averaging 18 a game. Like, they're having guys step up with other guys not
Aaron
being
Wiggins
able to.
isn't playing bad.
Aaron Wiggins, but even with they're
Ethan
they're
Dennis.
banged up. They don't have a great, like, I don't think Jalen Williams has been playing.
No, he's been out.
Yeah,
But the other Jalen Williams hasn't played.
Hardenstein's been out a couple
Nope.
games. So
Chet's been out.
yeah, even Chet's been out when he's there.
Hardenstein's played every game.
Yeah, so
One.
I feel like
Duke Dennis is playing pretty well on that team.
yeah, they're just a very complete team, and I wouldn't be surprised if they made another championship run. Like, this team is just insane, the amount of depth that they have. But if I had someone that could get in their way, I'm very high on the Spurs.
If they stop Wemby,
Even
But
without,
how can you stop Wemby?
but even
Wemby
without
has shut that
Wemby,
down.
Wemby played the Suns the other day. I think he
The
had
Sun-
4
yeah.
points. The
the
whole
Suns
game.
locked him
Still-
down the other day. But they also
Mark
have
Williams.
But in
locked
a
him
7-game series, I don't think you're shutting
They
down
also
Wemby.
have
They're
all
gonna make
these
the playoffs
guys that are
first.
very. They got Stephon Castle, who's averaging 20 a game. They got Dylan Harper, who's looking amazing in
He
his
is
rookie
now
year.
out for 4 to 5 weeks.
Who?
Dylan Harper.
Yeah, but then eventually you're gonna have De'Aaron Fox come back.
Mm-hmm.
You
Who's on the
have
Kings?
Devin
Amazing.
Vassell.
Devin Vassell's
You
really
have
good.
they have a lot of guard depth. A
I
lot.
agree. So Spurs are a good team.
Yeah, and then the other one that was number 3 was the Nuggets, which this one was a little.
They have the MVP.
They do have the MVP, but they have 3 guys that are very good, and then which, by the way, Aaron Gordon's like Blake Griffin on the Pistons right now.
He's definitely cooled down since that opening night.
He's cool. Well, even then though, like some of the like shots I see him taking, I'm like, that is
Crazy.
not. Aaron Gordon has like 3 different career arcs.
Yeah, he's
It's
still a
insane.
beast.
He's got dunk contest champion. He's got mid, and he's got Rockets James Harden.
Yeah, you got Jamal Murray averaging 24 and 5. Jokic, of course, averaging a triple double.
He's so good.
Aaron Gordon's averaging 19 and 5. Like they have that. Well, I guess it's kind of a big 3. Aaron Gordon, I guess you can throw in there. Not
No,
really.
They have a big deal.
But-
They have a big 2.
After that, it gets a little sketchy for me. This is the team I really want to talk about, though, is the Lakers.
no LeBron,
And they're
no Luca.
balling.
Well, not Luca's back now. But I mean, that was
And
without the
in the
greatest of all
games
time.
Luca played, he's averaging 41 points a game.
In games that Luca is playing, so tonight Austin Reeves is out,
Mhm.
LeBron's out.
Yeah.
In games that Luca plays without them, he averages 49 points.
He's insane.
He's he's
Plus,
this
mind
season,
you,
he's averaging 41, 11, and 8. That's insane.
Luca's doing all this while also dishing out like 8 to 10 assists a night and getting like 8 to 10 rebounds. Like he's almost averaging a triple double.
He's averaging
insane.
41, 11, and 8.
Yeah, it's insane. And then on top of that, you said he's out today, but with
AR.
those guys being hurt, him stepping up, Reeves is averaging 31, 5, and 9.
When Reeves
Out of
played without
nowhere.
Luca, the other night, there was no, against the Trailblazers, fully healthy Trailblazers, there was no Austin Reeves, no Luca, no LeBron, and they won.
And the Trailblazers are playing great basketball, too.
And you know what happened? They had DeAndre Ayton drop 29-10.
Aiden's having a great year,
Nick
too.
Smith dropped 25-1.
Yeah.
Rui dropped 28-4. Bronny came off the bench, played 19 minutes, had 6 assists.
It's
They're
very
a complete team.
Obviously, it's early and we talk about this, and there's a lot of hype around all these teams. But the Lakers are almost up there with me with the completeness of their roster with the Thunder.
They're so complete. And they're without the greatest of all time.
Yeah, and they don't even have LeBron's not even playing, and Luka's been out a couple games, and they're still winning.
And
these
AR has
games.
been out a couple games.
Jake LaRavia has been stepping up. Like they have Marcus
LaRavia
Smart
has been-
with his defense. Like they have such a complete roster, and it's
Jackson
just,
Hayes been looking pretty decent.
Yeah. And then to finish out the top 5, we got Houston.
By the way, tonight, I guess Wednesday night, Luca versus 1B.
Yeah, there we go. We'll see.
They're going to cover each other, too.
But yeah, then we got at number 5, the Rockets with KD and Sengun.
Shengun.
Yeah.
Not Sen. Shengun.
I mean, the Rockets are a deep team,
Also,
too.
Eamon Thompson.
Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith.
Yeah, there's so much, like, just I
Reed
feel like
Shepherd.
raw talent that can
A lot of
carry
defense.
them. Yeah.
Good
They
defense.
have good defense. They're big.
And then
Yeah,
just
it's
to
a big
show
It's like a big physical team.
just to show a little love to the Eastern Conference. Sixers look great.
Tyrese Maxey is going off.
He has
Embiid is playing really well.
Oubre's been good. Edgecomb's been good.
Edge
Quentin
Ma-
Grimes
that-
is averaging 17.
That Edge Max duo.
Yeah, are doing pretty good. Cavs are playing okay basketball.
They get Darius Garland back tonight.
Yeah, so
That's big.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really high on the Cavs. I feel like they can go really far.
yeah, the Cavs have.
The East is just so much worse than the West. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy the drop off. This is
We got
one.
Nets versus Pacers, 0-7 versus 1-6. Dude, the Pacers are so hurt.
I
No
think
Tyrese.
to wrap up first let's go to the Bucks. They've been banged up and injured. Nobody thought they would really be good this year, but they look like a very good team. Giannis, of course. Ryan Rollins coming out of nowhere and being an absolute
Green.
bucket getter. AJ Green,
knocking down
Miles
threes.
Turner. They have a pretty good route. Taurine Prince,
Torian.
2K God.
Don't remind me. Please don't remind me.
Prince dropped a cool 0-0-1 last night.
No, yeah.
In 21
I
minutes.
wanted to throw in the 2K reference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
The
mean, I
Bulls.
just don't think
No
we
one
should
talk
bring it
about
up
the
anymore.
Bulls are 6-1.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was going to wrap it up with.
Josh
is
Giddey. Giddy.
Josh Giddey's averaging almost a triple-double.
He is.
23, 10, and 9. That is
They
that's
are.
insane.
They are hooping.
They got the white boy
Nikola
connection.
Vucevic,
Giddey and Vucevic.
Magic legend. Kevin Herter off the bench is a great ad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Mattis Bruzelis.
Ayo.
Isaac Okoro's been really good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Williams is playing well. The Mavericks.
One more team I'm going to give love to. It's Detroit.
Kate Cunningham,
Yeah.
Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart.
Jalen Duren is one of the most underrated players
That
in the
is
NBA.
just not true.
Yes, it is.
His foul trouble is insane.
But
Insane.
he played. You
Yeah,
could say
he
that with a
still plays really
lot
well.
of big men in the NBA, but he averages a double-double.
Yeah, I feel like the Pistons are just such an overlooked team. Like whenever I think of the Pistons, I always write them off. But then whenever you watch their games, it's like they're such a talented team.
They have 8 players averaging over 10 points a game.
Every single one of their guys can play defense. Like I think they're such a scrappy, good team.
Cade
Yes.
passed the rock.
They can definitely play very well.
They're a very good team.
Cade is very good.
Couple teams on the brink: Knicks, Clippers, Warriors, Trailblazers. We mentioned them, how they're playing.
James Harden
Crazy
last
right
night
now.
went off.
Those are probably the only teams that are really kind of close to that
Magic?
top 10. Magic are 3 and 5. They're on the come up, but they're still around 17. After that, it gets kind of sketchy. Celtics have been not good.
No Tatum.
No Tatum.
the Mavericks
Without Tatum, they look terrible. Mavs are at 22.
Those have been good. The Hornets. I mean, they yes are 3
The
and
Hornet
5.
LaMelo is
They've played
balling.
some very close games.
Yeah, I think the Hornets they'll be in the mix, but probably for a play-in.
Yeah. Once everything evens out, I think once we look past this first week, everything's gonna eventually start evening out. You're gonna find where those good teams are, and eventually the cream does rise. And so I think, oh God, sorry, jeez, come on, man, come on.
All the good teams are in the West. The Knicks aren't bad.
Yeah. Okay. I want to know what you feel about this, and then we'll wrap up the NBA.
Okay.
But I'm hearing a lot of stuff about Mike Brown on Twitter and Instagram, and people aren't very happy with his rotations. And so, as someone who watched him coach the Kings, what were your thoughts of him as a coach?
I think Mike Brown. I think he's a very good coach, right? You can't really say much about him when he's the guy who led the Kings to the playoffs after such a long drought, right?
100%.
I love Mike Brown. At the end of the day, though, people are right when you say that his rotations can be off. I feel like after watching the Kings for so long, there are so many times where he'll put a guy in and I'll go, why? Why?
Yeah.
Why is this guy in? I think of in the playoffs when we aren't putting Davion Mitchell on Stephen Curry all those years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think when you have a guy like Mike Brown who he's a player's coach, the players do usually like him. I think his defense is usually strong, but unfortunately, there are some times where the Kings defense is just terrible sometimes because their rotations are just off. And so I think the criticism is right of Mike Brown. He is a good head coach. I do still really like him, but he needs to really figure it out with maybe a good assistant coach is what he really needs.
I mean, I don't disagree, but I'd say some Knicks fans are probably happy.
No, yeah.
Look what they had last year.
100%.
Those starters played 40 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was insane.
No, I totally get that. It's just I would like to see a little bit more consistency with the rotations, and I feel like that's something
As with every team.
Yeah, I relate to that a lot. There's a lot of people who feel that way with Steve Kerr. It's been like that for years, even with the success that the Warriors have had. So I just feel like that's a very consistent thing in the NBA is rotations.
100%.
That's what people look to most when talking about coaches and things of that nature. Let's transition into the...
MLB.
You want to do MLB or you want to do college
Let's do
football
MLB.
playoff ring? Okay, let's
MLB.
do MLB.
There's live important stuff to talk about.
Yeah, let's go into... First, we'll go into a little bit of free agency. Opt-in, opt-outs are going on right now. We have club options.
No, just recently, Jorge Polanco opted out of his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this morning we had Orioles trading Andrew Kittredge. The Cubs trading Andrew Kittredge to the Orioles.
Back to the Orioles. That was a weird one.
What do we think was the most shocking opt out, or what's one that we wasn't expecting?
Edwin Diaz
came out of nowhere.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. I don't feel like that was even considered an option from a lot of people.
I didn't think.
But yeah, Edwin Diaz that was crazy. That really came out of left field. I didn't even really know that. Like I said, I didn't even know that was an option to happen.
I know he had.
He wasn't on my radar. As I'm looking for bullpen pieces for the Giants to pick up, because I think our main focus should be pitching. Like, I didn't even know that was an option, and I saw that, and I was like, okay, maybe, hey, Buster, go after that. That'd be a really nice closer to have. We could do the little trumpet entrance. We got the light show now at Oracle. You know, he could take Camilo's old entrance when he would come in and walk 4 people and give up a walk-off single. So, I mean, that would be a pretty good pickup for the Giants. But who do you think else? Who would be a good fit for Edwin Diaz?
I'm thinking Cardinals.
Unfortunately, he's a Dodger.
Yeah, I think
no. A good place for him. Honestly, they kind of stink. The Twins.
Really?
I mean, if they
can't. I don't think they'd want to pay him that much money, though.
No. We're gonna end up at one point. Some star players are gonna say, "I'm gonna go test my limits and go to the Rockies. I'm gonna go see how good I
Cody
really
Bellinger?
am.
Why not?
I'm gonna go see how good I really am."
I saw Chris Bryant is still dealing with like back tightness, but he's not gonna retire.
That's sad, dude. I feel bad. I feel for him.
Shane Bieber opting in. Thoughts?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Guy who cost him the World Series.
Yeah, I think what I've been seeing and stuff is like, obviously he sees something special's going on there. They just made the World Series. They have a very complete roster. A lot of people coming back. They usually tend to be in the conversations with big free agents up in Toronto. So they definitely will be looking to expand on that roster. But yeah, I think it's a good baseball move.
Yeah.
It's not a financial move, obviously. If he opted out, he probably would have gotten around $150 million. He decided to stay and only get 16. And so I feel like that's something I admire. That's a great baseball move.
I think you got to look at like the human impact of it, right? You saw your team go 1 out away from winning the World Series. So
he must love Toronto.
I mean, at a certain point, like I feel like I would stay with this team. Like, 'cause it's a good team. It's a good, capable team. You just made an amazing run. Now, are they going to make that run again? Probably not. But Shane Bieber obviously doesn't think so.
To win the World
They
Series.
just tested the best roster on paper in Major League Baseball and took them to Game 7 and probably should have won that series. And I think he sees that, like, if that's what they could do this year, all they can do really is expand.
It's really cool to see.
They're not losing a lot of guys.
They're losing one of their best players, Bo Bichette.
Bo
Bichette has come out and said that he wants to come back to Toronto.
But he's not signed yet.
Well, I know
People
that.
say that all
It's like
the time.
the first week.
But I have a feeling Bo Bichette's going to stay in Toronto. I don't feel like...
I agree.
I don't see him as a fit really anywhere else. I mean, obviously, as a Giants fan, I'd love Bo Bichette playing second base for us. But
what about Shota?
Shota is a Padre.
Shota's a Giant.
Shota's a Dodger.
No,
Shota's not a Dodger.
Shota's not a Dodger. No.
I'm kind of surprised.
I don't think the Dodgers will do as much as people think they will this offseason.
They'll get either Bellinger or Tucker.
I don't think Bellinger's going back to the Dodgers. I think Tucker's the more likely possibility with the Dodgers. That would probably be the big guy that they get. But when I look at the free agents that are available right now, I just don't see the Dodgers really going for a big splash move, especially when they have a lot of guys coming back. If they did make a move, you're right, it would be outfield because obviously they had Michael Conforto all year. They had
Kike.
Pajes.
Kike only plays
who knows what's going to happen with Pajes? He was downhill the second half of the year.
Kike only shows up in October.
They'll definitely make a big run for Kyle Tucker, probably end up getting him, but that would be their splash. I don't think they do much outside of Kyle Tucker.
Alex Bregman, where's he going to go? Jorge Polanco opted out.
Yeah. Schwarber's a free agent this year.
Alonso, Padres.
Alonso's interesting. I like...
Padres. Do something. Sign one of them.
I think Bellinger could be a Padre.
We have no pitching anymore.
I could totally see Bellinger.
I could see
Michael
Bellinger
King
as a
is gone.
Padre.
Dylan Cease is gone. Robert Suarez is gone.
Shota, or
Yu Darvish
actually,
is out for the year.
you know who would be a good Padre? I think Ranger Suarez.
I agree. I think they need another lefty.
I like Ranger Suarez.
Actually, our only left-handed pitcher is JP Sears.
So
Ranger
Bring him
Suarez
in.
would fit well in Petco Park, I believe.
Pitcher
I
friendly.
can totally see him in a
Yeah.
Padre uniform. 100%.
I'd like that.
Yeah. I was surprised Shota opted out. I thought he wouldn't.
Me too. He's not really good.
Yeah.
He would fit well in a pitcher's ballpark.
Exactly.
Seattle.
Like
I could see
Seattle, San Francisco.
But Seattle is the
Well, they're not going to spend money, but Pittsburgh's a pitcher's friendly ballpark. Oh, actually, I didn't even think about this, but if they do end up moving Scooball, Detroit could be an option.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are they gonna
Milwaukee.
move
I
Scooball?
don't think they're going to
There's like,
You know who needs to spend money on pitching? The Las Vegas Athletics. They have a top 5 offense in baseball.
they do.
Their pitching is holding them back.
Yeah.
If they can sign some
I just-
pitching, man.
Obviously, we
They can
know
make a run.
they have a reputation for being cheap, though. So at least if they could get just like a guy who,
Like, if they could just get a guy.
just a guy who's doable and could maybe be ace potential, then that would be nice. But
They have Luis Morales is pretty good.
yeah,
Jacob Lopez is pretty good.
yeah, they
They
have
have
they
Mason
have
Miller.
guy, but they need a guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Giolito's mutual option got declined. Maybe that could be an option. Brandon Woodruff's available. Michael King.
Yankee. He's going back to the
Quintana
Yankees.
is getting old, but I mean he's a solid pickup. So there's a couple
Max
guys.
Scherzer.
Yeah.
Scherzer's probably done.
He's not. He said he's not done.
I don't know. How much more does he have in him?
Pitching 4 1/3 innings in Game 7 of the World
true.
Series.
This one was actually intriguing. I think this one kind of went under the radar a little
Trevor
bit.
Story opting in.
But no, William Contreras' club option was declined with Milwaukee.
Is that the better Contreras?
Now he's the better one. But
Technically, he is the better one, but
Is that the one
Wilson's
Brewers?
going to have a
Brewers
run.
one.
Wilson's going to have a run.
the Brewers are making some interesting moves right now. It's kind of hard to see where they're going.
Yeah.
Them and the Tigers are kind of.
Yeah, I feel like teams like that, like who are like kind of in the middle, we need to zoom out and like in 2 months. Then
Tigers
we can tell.
need to spend
Yeah.
on offense.
Yes.
Tigers have a good team. Jack Flaherty opted in.
He did opt
to
in.
his
I
deal.
just.
They have a good. They,
There's so
the
many
only thing that
questions
cost them
with
in
them.
the playoffs against the Mariners where they're hitting their offense. Their pitching is phenomenal. They
That's
have,
every year.
Well,
though.
isn't Glaber a free agent? So like, they're losing Glaber. He was on a 1 year. They have after that. You still have McKinstry. You have Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter,
Torkelson,
Torkelson.
Dinger.
They're missing just like a piece. Like
Yeah.
you need
They have Javi Baez.
one more guy.
puzzle's almost there.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the problem is, then there's all this talk around Scooball, and
He's
they
not
were
going anywhere.
$200
He's not
million
going anywhere.
apart from making an
If they-
agreement.
I don't believe that. I think they're trying to get as much
Yeah.
as they can.
I agree. I think that.
I think if they're really trying to get him, they would pay for him.
Mhm.
But I think they're trying to just shape up. Oh, we're not going to pay him. He's going to go somewhere wants money, so we're going to up the price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
They
that.
have McGonigal.
They do.
He's going to be good.
I think the Tigers, like
Clark
the front
is
office,
gonna
would
be
get
good.
run out if they didn't re-sign Scooble.
Yeah, I just feel like
They are a manager
I keep seeing all
decision
the
away.
jokes. I keep seeing all the jokes where it's like, if Scooball gets traded, I'm never eating a Little Caesars pizza again. 'Cause,
Exactly.
Did you see the thing where they gave like a bunch of money to Little Caesars for like their stadium or something? They had like some type of deal with Little Caesars, and they gave them like millions of dollars. And then they're like, if we can pay Little Caesars and not Scooball, I'm gonna be pissed. So
The Tigers are a major decision away from being in the ALCS.
Should we talk about MLB Awards finalists? Who we
Yeah,
think should-
let's
should
do
win?
it.
Okay, NL MVP. 1, 2, 3. Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, it's not really
That's
close.
not even
Schwarber had a
really-
great year, but I mean,
It's Shohei
you're not
Ohtani.
Ohtani. Manager of the year, we got for the NL, Francona, Murphy, and Thompson.
Oh, I wonder who beat all those guys in a row.
Yeah. Well, you can't give him to every year.
No, you can't.
I think it's.
I think it's Terry Francona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like he coached the best.
I don't think anybody expected the Reds to be as good as they were.
No one expected the Reds to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cy Young. 1, 2, 3. Skeens. I think it's
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Al Skeens.
I don't want it to be Skeens just
If he
because,
wasn't
like,
hurt, Zach Wheeler.
I just hate, which I get it. It doesn't matter what team you're on, but like Christopher Sanchez had such a great
He
year
did, yeah.
Did.
and took them, like, he was a big reason why the Phillies got the seed that they got.
100%.
And, like, it's just really, it sucks to see someone do so great and not get it because of a generational
Exactly,
talent like
yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
Skeens,
He's
who's
such a
getting wasted away by the Pittsburgh Pirates. So, and then also shout out to Yamamoto. He had a great year, too.
Yeah. But
it's Paul Skeens.
yeah.
Rookie of the year. This one could be interesting. Drake Baldwin, Caleb Durbin, Cade Horton are the finalists.
Drake Baldwin.
I would lead towards Horton.
I feel like Horton had the better year.
I thought
personally.
Horton had a great year.
I don't disagree, but I'm saying I think it's Drake Baldwin.
Yeah, I think it's really close. This one is more of the take on what you bring to the team and the
Yeah.
success of the team. And I feel like without Cade Horton, the Cubs aren't going to be as good as they were. They needed that pitching. They had the offense, but they had Matthew Boyd, and then it was kind of like Shota, and then after that, it was like a toss-up. And Horton came out of nowhere and just dominated.
Yeah, I think Horton
And so I
was
feel like
easily-
without Cade Horton, the Cubs aren't the team that they were.
I don't disagree. I think Drake Baldwin.
Yeah, Drake Baldwin he's a great ball player.
Yeah.
It's a close one, but I have to
AL
take
Cy Young.
Horton.
Scooball.
Yeah, Scooball.
Cool.
Scooball.
Crochet had a great year too, but
AL MVP. Judge. Judge.
Big Dumper, maybe. I just feel
Judge.
like you can't like. I would hate for like the season that Big Dumper
Brian
had to
Wu.
like get.
yeah, I
overlooked.
mean, as much as Cal Raleigh had a
it's
great
Judge.
season and he did all those
Yeah.
records.
And I'll be honest, I have Aaron Judge fatigue, so I like Cal Raleigh here.
Kind of really bad.
I
Like
think he had such
240.
but he had such an amazing year with all those home runs.
just
you
like-
can't ignore the impact that he had, and
You
playing
can't
one of the,
ignore the
and
impact.
playing the hardest defensive position in baseball. Like, I think
yeah,
at a certain point, like
I just think people get tired of the whole like. I feel like if Cal Raleigh wins, it's going to be like, oh, he won because he's a catcher, like because
Exactly.
he has the most valuable
But I
position.
think that's-
in
Oh, no,
baseball.
he hit
it's a
home- he
valid
hit- he hit
point. It's a
a bunch
valid
of home
point.
runs.
Yeah, I
which
just
are the
feel
most
like-
important part of baseball.
Which
I mean,
it is. It's very true. But Judge, man, like
He's so good.
all right.
you look at that OPS is
You're slobbering. You're
insane.
drooling right now over him right now. You're literally drooling.
He hits 330 as a power hitter. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
it's insane.
Judge is
And you
amazing,
can't even
yeah.
bring up the strikeouts because then if you look at Cal Raleigh, he like leads the league in strikeouts practically.
Riley Green does.
Practically.
Yeah.
So I would have to go with Judge.
I'll go
but
with Judge.
it
I'm going
is
Cal Raleigh.
a toss up, I think. So manager of the year, we got Schneider, vote, Dan Wilson. I think it has to be Schneider.
Yeah, I mean,
That's kind of
to take like I feel like with all of his decisions that he had to make and then combining all that together to put together such a great team,
Would
feel like
make
you
it to the
gotta
World
give
Series
this-
too.
yeah.
you gotta give it to Schneider.
Rookie of the year. Easily.
Jacob Wilson.
Nick
Okay.
Kurtz.
No, it's Jacob
Yeah,
Wilson.
it's got to be Kurtz.
It's
He-
gotta be
Jacob
Nick.
Wilson.
He literally was like in the second half of the year a better hitter than he was the best hitter in baseball.
That's fair.
He was
in the
literally
second
Barry
half.
Bonds. He was literally
He was
Barry
literally
Bonds.
Barry Bonds in the second half of the season. It was
Especially in Houston.
absolutely insane. That 4-homer game against Houston was one of the best
Should've been
games I've
5.
ever watched. That was insane.
He was
Every time he
inches-
came up, I thought he was going to hit a bomb.
He was inches away from a 5-homer game.
Yeah, he's going to be a top 5 player in the league for years to come.
Yeah. I like what Jacob Wilson did, but
Yeah,
it's obviously Nick
he kind of
Kurtz.
fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
But
We got hurt.
and then Roman Anthony was good too, but
Yeah,
I mean
solid.
not on the level of
No.
Kurtz. And then let's go into the Gold Glove winners.
Tatis.
Tatis.
not Tatis.
Hey, 2 Giants.
Actually
Logan
was
Webb.
Tatis.
Logan Webb, Patrick Bailey.
Who won Platinum Glove?
I don't know.
Probably Tatis. Like unbiased, probably.
Did they come out with them yet?
It was even out yet. Maybe PCA.
I feel like he made a lot of mistakes though.
Yeah, I don't think they came out with them yet. The Platinum Gloves usually don't come out till later. Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't bring out the Platinum Gloves yet.
They
But
even have the finalists. I mean,
I think we could talk about that. We could see who could be in the running for Platinum Glove. AL, I love Cedane Rafaela. He literally almost
good.
has like
What about
his
Lawrence
fielding
Butler?
value. Lawrence Butler didn't win the Gold Glove.
Could have.
He could have, but I wouldn't
Should've.
I wouldn't consider that a snub. Was he even a finalist?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah,
I saw him make
But
so many
anyways,
insane catches.
Rafaela, his fielding value percentage is almost Patrick Bailey's, who is a catcher.
Yeah.
Like, as an outfielder, that is insane. He had like a plus 22, plus 24 fielding. That is insane. So,
I mean, obviously, all these guys.
if I had to choose, I would pick Rafaela as the platinum glove, which is kind of crazy because I don't feel like, I mean, with Tatis got it, but like it's not really an outfielder thing.
I mean, I think Tatis is going to win it again. Unbiased. I mean, I guess you could argue PCA.
PCA is probably.
It's either going to be Tatis.
PCA. Well, what about Patrick Bailey?
I mean, shout out Mason Wynn though. I mean, this kid's got a rocket. Absolutely a rocket.
Mason Wynn surprised me when I saw the.
Oh, he's got a great arm.
Yeah, he does. When I saw the finalists, I was like,
third base.
Third base was Brian Hayes.
That makes sense.
And
it's
he
always
also had a great year. I just feel like, I think you're right. It's between PCA, Tatis, and Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey had plus like 33 fielding.
He's really good.
That
at
is
baseball.
insane.
It's one of those three.
He had one of the best defensive seasons metrically. I mean, if I know my dad listens. If you watch the Giants games with us, you know that we don't feel great about Patrick Bailey because he couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat.
Exactly.
And he does seem to drop a ball a game, and then we're like, oh, he's a terrible defender. But
he hit a walk-off.
Statistically, Patrick Bailey is the best defender in baseball.
Didn't he hit a walk-off into the park grand slam off Tanner
That's
Scott?
his only highlights of the year. He hit a walk-off inside the park home run against the Phillies, which was...
That was the Dodgers.
It was the Phillies. The grand slam was against the Dodgers off Tanner Scott. And it was right-handed, which that was like... I don't know why he's a switch hitter. Just stick to left-handed or like pick one.
Yeah.
Because he can't hit either way. So like might as well try to get good at one of them.
Just practice.
Anyways,
just like
I won't rant
skills.
about Patrick Bailey, but you know. Potential snubs. I thought Dylan Dingler had a great year catching, but Kirk deserved it. Kirk was literally like 10 plus 10 more defensive rating than him.
And I saw a stat that Cal Raleigh had zero pass balls all year.
Yeah, and then the playoffs,
there's no way that's true.
No, it was. I think it was true, but then in the playoffs he did because it was and I think that one's tough because Kirk may have gotten snubbed, but Dingler also was very good in all of the other metrics like pop time, and throwing runners out, and blocking and framing and all that. But when you look at Kirk, he was better overall by like 10 points. So that's why it's kind of hard to differentiate between the two. The other one that was a little bit of a concern for people was Andres Jimenez getting snubbed by Marcus Semien.
I thought Jimenez had the better year.
I did think Jimenez had the better year.
I agree.
When you just watch him play, he's easily better.
Yeah, he could play.
Home run in the World Series.
Could basically play anywhere in the infield.
It's not even that he's like on a better team. It's just that he can literally like he's such a gadget
Yeah, I feel
guy.
like the Blue Jays kind of got the short end of the stick a little bit. Like they lost the World Series and then boom, like none of your guys make it. Like you don't get anybody. And so I feel they got Ty France. That was kind of surprising. But yeah, that was just kind of insane. And then the other one that people were kind of complaining about was Ernie Clement, which like
hit machine.
Yeah.
He had a great year defensively.
Greatest postseason of all time.
He had a great year defensively, but then that's where I think the Blue Jays bias came in because if you look at what Mauricio Dubon did this year defensively, he's on another planet compared to Ernie Clement. He played like 6 different positions, all at like an elite level. Dubon is just the utility guy. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it with baseball. We'll talk about free agency a little later on, probably next week as we have a big football weekend coming up. But speaking of football,
college football
round
rankings.
It out with some college football.
Tuesday night.
First CFP rankings came out, and I do not like them.
Really?
I don't hate them.
I'll list them. You tell me what you think's wrong. I'll start at 25, Tennessee.
No.
24,
no.
Pitt.
Let's start there. No. Tennessee should not be in the top 25. I'm
Who
tired of...
Who should be?
Memphis.
Where is San Diego State?
Memphis should be 25. If you're going to put Pitt in the top 25,
I agree.
Then you need Memphis in there.
I agree.
Well,
Pitt,
obviously
Washington.
Obviously.
I like Washington getting recognition. I love Iowa getting recognition.
I do love Iowa getting recognition.
Okay, let's go to the top.
This is where... I'll tell you, because you're around Iowa, Miami at 18 is a little low for me. And here's why.
They beat Notre Dame.
Here's why. Exactly.
They should be higher.
If you look at every other ranking, they have the thing where, Bama beat Georgia, so Bama's above Georgia. Like, Georgia beat Ole Miss. So Georgia, like, they do. I think that Virginia beat Louisville, so Virginia's above Louisville. Notre Dame lost to Miami, which again, it was a close game, and they are what, 7 spots, 8 spots below them.
Yeah.
So like, I'm a Notre Dame fan, and I'm saying this.
Yeah, I think it should be higher. I don't know if
they have the same record, pretty much, right? Yeah, they do have the same record, and Notre Dame lost to A&M, who's undefeated in Miami. But Miami's below them because they lost to opponent. They should be below them, but I feel like that's a very big gap.
I agree.
And
but, I mean, also looking at it, I mean, I think Georgia Tech's, they dropped so much.
They dropped very low, and it just doesn't make sense to
maybe
me.
that just means because they're inconsistent.
I don't like it. It doesn't make sense to me.
They're too low.
If you look at Virginia, was it Virginia? Virginia lost to the same team, did they not? Or was it, who was it that lost to the same team?
NC State?
Yeah. Was it Louisville or Virginia? It was Virginia because Virginia beat Louisville. They lost to the same team. Georgia Tech lost to them by a little more, and it made them drop, like plummet.
Virginia. No, Virginia lost to NC State by 4. Which is what's crazy is that is not a conference game. That game was not a conference game. So Virginia's undefeated in ACC.
Yeah.
While losing to an ACC opponent.
Yeah,
that is funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, I just feel like Georgia Tech is getting absolutely like
hosed.
Yeah,
they
that's
should not
insane.
Be that low.
They dropped that low. They were undefeated. They lost one game, and boom, you're 17th. That's
their defense really isn't that good. They had some close wins.
I feel like Oklahoma's a little high.
I disagree with that.
Really?
They're ranked. I think the top 12 is great.
Great.
You got Texas.
Texas a little high.
I don't think so.
Texas
but
is a little
what this
high.
shows us is that the group of 5 values the ACC very small.
Yeah, it's
and that
very,
they do not value.
Which I understand why you like it because it's very SEC biased.
No, I have no SEC bias.
But
Alabama should be lower.
No, Alabama's good. Alabama's good.
Lower.
No, Alabama's perfect at 4. I like 7 and up. 8 and up is good. Oregon.
I like their Oregon spot.
Yeah, Oregon's
good
good
team all
too.
year.
Yeah.
I'm a Notre Dame fan, and that seems a little high.
We got 7 versus 8 this weekend.
I'm not high on Texas. I'm not high on Oklahoma. Utah's weird to me. Like those ACC schools, all these teams are kind of the same for me, and you've mentioned that before. Like
they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. It's very hard to
Built the
rank.
same.
I just feel like Georgia Tech is making me upset. Georgia Tech should not be that low.
Yeah, to be dropped all the way to 17.
Yeah, but what this shows us is that the group of 5 winner who's going to the playoff is coming out of the American. No ifs, ands, or buts. I mean,
I disagree.
Why? I know we go to San Diego State.
I disagree. If they all beat up on each other and you have teams with better records, they're going to let those teams in.
I mean,
because they still have to play each other.
USF has that win.
USF's not even in the conversation right now because they have 2 losses. North Texas is 8-1. Memphis is 8-1. James Madison 7-1. San Diego State 7-1.
USF has 1 conference loss to Memphis.
1 conference loss, but they have 2 total. Even though it was to a great Miami team, they still have 2 losses. Yeah. So when you look at, especially when it comes to group of 5 play, people don't care who you play. Like Navy. They just care about your record.
I want Navy to be in the playoff.
I don't.
So cool.
I want SDSU to be in the playoff.
As much as I want to think our own school will be in the playoff, I think there's maybe a 2% chance we make the playoff.
No, it's a very low chance. But
we can win out.
There's a very low chance. What needs to happen is Memphis, North Texas, American has to beat up on each other. And then James Madison has to drop a random game, and that's the one that's scary, is because they have a very weak schedule.
Yeah, every single American team has to have at least 2 losses, and JMU has to
Let's look at the schedules they have coming up.
I think if we are 11-1, then we win the Mountain West, and every other American team has 2 more losses.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, this week in the American, South Florida plays UTSA. See, even Tulane. Memphis plays Tulane this week. I feel like Tulane can sneak one against them.
Tulane had 1 conference loss.
That gives Memphis 2 losses. Like, all these teams can just beat up on each other.
Navy plays Notre Dame. I mean, if it's not going to happen. It could happen.
No, I've mentioned that before.
If Navy somehow beats Notre Dame
and then wins out, they're in the Coastal playoff.
They're in.
Yeah,
100%.
They have the best resume by far.
100%. Even with that loss to North Texas.
Navy wins out there in the college football playoff, 100%. No question. But
next week,
that's just not happening.
Next week you got
Notre Dame is beating the living crap out of Navy.
Hey, you guys did not play that well this weekend.
Yeah, I know, but then that you know what that means is that usually that's a bounce back, and then now we're going to drop
do you
like 50.
Do you guys even have a kicker?
We don't need a kicker when we have 2 running backs who can just punch
really
it down your throat.
Alabama's kicker is awful, horrendous.
Who's the kicker with the short shorts?
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know what also makes me mad is the SEC. They're changing it to 9 conference games. Thank the Lord. You know who Ole Miss plays this weekend?
The Citadel.
The Citadel.
Yeah.
In November.
Which is why they're gonna get a high seed. They're gonna get a home game. We talked about that on Monday.
Next week,
Ole Miss is getting a home game. BYU. Do you think
winner of that? They're gonna play each other twice.
Yeah. You think BYU could go undefeated? Who do they have left?
Texas Tech. They have Texas Tech,
TCU,
Cincinnati, TCU, and UCF.
What happened to TCU? Weren't they good for a little bit?
They're 6-2. TCU's a good team.
Yeah. That's not bad. They could definitely. Oh, Cincinnati. Damn.
Cincinnati's good.
Yeah, Cincinnati was left off of the rankings.
Utah's pretty good.
But then they were in the AP pool.
The Big 12 team is going to be BYU and Texas Tech.
Yeah. I don't like how
Maybe
Cincinnati's taking our AP votes.
Do we even have any AP votes?
We do. We have 30.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're climbing.
But AP really doesn't matter.
I think if we beat Hawaii and Boise, then that puts us in the conversation.
To be ranked?
To be ranked and to be in that mid-major top 3.
If we
like we're in that right now. We're technically in that top 3 for mid-majors.
Is Boise even a good win?
I mean,
if
probably
they
not anymore.
If they have their quarterback, yes.
I mean, they're still number 2 in the Mountain
If they
West.
have Madsen, yeah, that's a good.
If they don't,
one.
that's just.
Yeah, but then we still play. New Mexico's a good team this year. I mean, not great, but they're
solid.
They're solid. They're probably around Boise's level. Hawaii is a pretty good team if they have Alejado. Is that his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they just got to take care of business. And if they win out, they have a chance. Like, if you win games and you go undefeated the rest of the year, every week's 1-0.
Big game this weekend in the Big Ten.
So
huge game this weekend in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Oregon at Iowa.
Yeah, that's sneaky.
And
that could end Oregon's season.
Funniest stat I saw this week, there were 3 teams who have not let up more than 24 points in the game.
Auburn.
Oregon, Indiana, and 3-5 Auburn.
Imagine if Auburn had an offense. They'd be like in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and what's crazy is Alabama's going to go there in a month and they're going to
lose.
They're not going to. I don't think
they're going to lose.
They're going to get just destroyed.
But that Jordan Hare double magic.
Yeah, they're just going to get destroyed. Like Auburn's going to win by 30.
Alabama's going to play A&M in the SEC championship
and lose.
That's fine. I'd rather have a home game than a bye.
Yeah, that's true.
Next episode, talk a little bit MLB free agency.
We'll preview the college football weekend
and the NFL weekend.
We'll have a Thursday.
We'll have a Thursday night game to talk about.
Should we preview the Thursday night game real quick?
We'll have a Thursday night game to talk about. We could preview it real quick, just a couple.
Raiders, Broncos. Broncos should beat up on them.
I guess we don't have to preview it. I didn't realize how crap it was.
Broncos should beat up on them.
Although, don't be surprised.
Gino writes back.
Yeah, divisional games, you never know.
Thursday night, Broncos are always terrible on Thursday night.
Yeah, never know.
Don't be shocked, but
won't be surprised. But the Broncos are 4-0 at home, and it is a home game. So.
Next week, the Broncos play the Chiefs.
Yep.
Rams-Niners.
It's a real test.
We'll talk about that on Friday.
I think that'll do it for
Bang.
No Star Sports. Thank you for listening.